Good morning, cryptomaniacs. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne. Thanks for tuning in. Guys, today we're talking about Bitcoin Golden Cross, another bullish signal. I'm sure you're reading the headlines out there, Bitcoin soaring. We want to talk about this Golden Cross, what it means, and where do we go from here as the rest of the boomers tune in. I see Bart, I see Rafterman, I see all the boomers tuning into the population of the chat box. Champagne up a little early here on the interwebs. I saw the Golden Cross and I'm here online. I figured why not go on a little earlier than normal just to switch it up on you boomers, closer to where we used to live stream a little earlier in the mornings. Queen's Racist, he says, good morning, champ, early vid. Indeed, up here on the computers. It's my day off from working out, so I'm on the interwebs, and I said, why not go on a little earlier like we used to? Shout out to OBS7. I see you, kaboom. The rest of the maniacs are here. Guys, touch all the buttons for me, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay buttoned up, stay spruced up, stay healthy as the Golden Cross has appeared. Come to the cross, guys. Come to the cross. You guys know the deal. Double X, green, green, green. Indeed. I see all you maniacs out there. Let's check out today's math. We'll talk about this Golden Cross, what it means as a bullish signal, and what it means for the short term, mid-term, and long term. We'll get some of the opinions here from the population of the chat box. And then we'll be talking about some other cryptos as well, ones to avoid. Apparently there's some bad performers out there, and I came across an article. Usually I don't like sharing bad news, but I wanted to identify the coins that are acting funny bunny. OBS7 said, let's get it, champ. Indeed, let's get it. Double X is here. Queen's Races, Bart the Brower, Rafterman, and the rest of the cryptomaniac soldiers. It's the crypto commander-in-chief here, Champagne, here with the crypto capos, deep in the trenches, booming with the best of them. Let's turn off these coins, share the screen, hit refresh here on CMC, and stay tuned in to the latest crypto information. Market cap currently at 185 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 53.5. I'm kind of surprised at this. It looks like a lot of people are dumping into Bitcoin, 53.5. I would expect this to lower at some point if there's really a bull run. Universal Vibe says must be early. Champagne's voice isn't up to full boom level as yet. Not yet. We're not at a complete full boom level yet. Universal Vibes. I told you I'm queuing up the siren. I'm queuing up the Apache helicopters. I'm queuing up the kabooms, getting ready for this possible bull run. I wouldn't call this a bull run yet. We're excited for 6K, 6,500, but we're going to have to see where this goes. I would expect maybe a pullback. We're going to be talking about this in just a moment. I got 557 on Binance, says Queen's Races. Yeah, just momentarily, just a few hours ago or about an hour ago, I saw it hit 56. And we'll check out TradingView, 5579 over there on Bittrex, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what's going on. Let's check out CoinMarketCap, 185 billion, all the bags worldwide. We got Bitcoin now at 5603 on CoinMarketCap. So there you go. This, of course, is an average of all the exchanges, 5,600 right now, up 5% in the past 24. Looking good. Looking good. It's healthy for the bits. I can smell a crypto bull run in the making, cooking up. Don't think we're there just yet. But we got to queue up the funk music, queue up the sirens, because we may have to start some crypto pep rallies sooner than later. It's the voice here, your favorite boomer's favorite boomer. And I'm preparing myself here to launch the full offensive if need be. We got Bitcoin at 56, Ether at 175. Ripple is trash bags. For all the newbies out there, this is the fake crypto, the Trojan horse. We want nothing to do with it. Throw it in the toilet and flush it right now. It's worthless, if you ask me. Bitcoin Cash at 302, EOS at 534, and Litecoin 78. Litecoin slipping in the rankings. What's going on with the lights? You know I like Litecoin, guys. Let there be light. Vitamin D and whatnot. But it seems like Bitcoin Cash, EOS, and Litecoin are always slugging it out for the position. It's interesting to see BCH performing better than EOS and Litecoin. I would say there is a correlation between BCH and Bitcoin simply because of the brand name. So, you got newbies coming into the game. They're probably buying Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, I would say. And that's something that positively impacts BCH being associated name-wise to Bitcoin. But besides that, I'm not sure if I'm behind the train or not. I don't think BCH is going anywhere, but I'd rather hold Litecoin. There's a chance to drop again before mooning again. Golden X can go two ways, but I smell it too. It's coming. Yeah, I smell it. I smell it. It's cooking up there. The crypto fever, the bit fever out there for you maniacs. Get prepared. It may come sooner than later. I don't know if it's this run. It's going to be this summer, this fall, or 2020, but I'm expecting a bull run to come sooner than later. CryptoZilla says TMC was over 186 during the day. So we're at 185. Total market cap at 185. Now he said it was over 186 during the day. So yeah, we're getting closer to 200. We're getting closer to 200. We got Binance at 2376. Weiss Crypto Ratings reporting that Binance is the new leader, that the market follows Binance instead of Bitcoin now. I'm not sure if I'm buying that, guys. Okay, I like Binance. I think it's a slugger, but it's not decentralized with Bitcoin. It shouldn't be even compared. So these guys at Weiss, I'm not sure who they are. Okay, so I wouldn't take them as the crypto Bible either. Okay, but anyhow, Binance is looking good. It's down 3% today, and I'm glad that we sold some of the bag the other day, just yesterday or the day before. I knew it was going to take a little pull back at some point. I would expect Binance to continue to climb if we see a bull run, excuse me. But I wouldn't say it's the market leader. I'll tell you that much. Stellar at 11 cents, Cardano at 7, Tron at 2 cents, Monero at 70, Dash at 123. It's nice to see Dash back in the top 15. Satoshi Vision is a fake crypto. Tezos is at 145. I wouldn't say, well, Satoshi Vision is backed by a faker. I'm not sure if I would call it a fake crypto. Ripple's the fake crypto, but Satoshi Vision's backed by a faker. So we want nothing to do with it. Tezos at 145. The rest of them boomers keep pouring into the chat box. We got Tezos keep climbing up. Chunks so big bags keep driving it up. I don't know much about Tezos other than it was one of the largest ICOs when it took place. But other than that, I really don't know. Boomers, let me know if you know about Tezos. CryptoZilla is talking about it. Let's check out this article talking about the Golden Cross. This is the talk of the town. The talk of the day. Looks like all the headlines are saying Golden Cross, Golden Cross. Come to the cross, boomers. Come to the cross. Bitcoin forms first Golden Cross since 2015. Price bottom since 2015. You can see this article over there on Bitcoinist.com. I have it linked down below. Here's the rundown. Golden Cross, another bullish signal for Bitcoin. New highs for 2019. Bitcoin back in the bull market, question mark. Definitely starting to smell like that. For the first time since 2015, the Bitcoin price action has formed a golden cross pattern, providing yet another signal that Bitcoin is in a bull market, says this article. It also broke through the $5,600 price mark, setting a new 2019 high. So, at least for 2019, things are smelling quite well. Golden Cross, another bullish signal for Bitcoin. A golden cross pattern has formed for Bitcoin with the 50-day moving average crossing the 200-day moving average for Bitcoin to the upside. So that's basically what it is. The 50-day crossing the 200-day, and that's the signal that everybody is getting erect from. Earlier on Tuesday, Bitcoinist has indicated that the golden cross pattern for Bitcoin price was imminent. The golden cross, regarded as a holy grail pattern, provides yet another sign that Bitcoin is entering a new bull market. So, they're calling it the Holy Grail out there. So, I don't know how much I follow these Golden Cross, these moving day averages, but some of them are okay. These indicators, some of them are okay. I'm not too crazy about the indicators, guys. I'll be honest with you. But this is definitely, I think, psychologically for the markets, going to instill confidence. So whether these indicators are right or wrong, the fact that everybody's talking about it, it's a good indicator. We're going to compare this to 2015 because my understanding is that the last time Golden Cross pattern appeared on the Bitcoin price chart was 2015, says this article. That moment also corresponded to the end of 2014-2015 bear market. Now, it's important to note that when that occurred, my understanding is that shortly thereafter, there was a pullback, in price back in 2015, and then it boomed. Kaboom to Rafterman. $1 there in the bucket. Thank you, Rafterman. I appreciate you so much. Boom. We got dollars flying out the skies. Guys, show love. Don't show up to the party here empty-handed. Don't be one of those boomers that come to the party without a bottle, without a pack of smokes. chip in here to the bucket. Don't be a broke boomer. And if you are, change it. And what you can do in the meantime and in between time is share this on your feeds. Let your friends, your family, the rest of the piglets on your farm know that Champagne's on the networks booming with the best of them. So share this, drop a little ducats here in the bucket, do something, but don't be a silent lurker there. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Thank you, Rafterman, for the $1 and for all your gratuity this and last week and all the other weeks as well. I appreciate you, Rafterman. Thank you so much, Rafterman, a crypto capo out there deep in the trenches, sniping at whatever moves at those funny bunnies and those baby bear cubs dancing and prancing. Snipe them out the box indeed. So here's the patterns, guys. Let me know. So I would expect, I'm going to be honest with you, just to get straight to the point here, I'm going to expect a pullback at some point. I think we're going to come up short of 6K. We'll get there. We'll get close to 6K. We're already pretty close, 56, 57. I mean, maybe we'll go to 58, 57, maybe even close to, maybe even hit 6K. But there's got to be a pullback at some point. I think it's going to be a short pullback. It could be a drastic one, though. It can go like from 6K back to 5K or even back into the 4K range. But I think that's just going to be short-lived. I would say that I do somewhat agree with this pattern that it's signaling perhaps the start of a bull run, perhaps. But, I think that we will see a pullback just like they did in 2015. I brought my bottles to the party, says Queen's Races. You always do. I appreciate you. You're always bringing bottles to the party. So if you show up empty-handed, it's all good. Compared to some of the other boomers, they show up empty-handed every day. I hope they're sharing this on their networks. Anyhow, thank you so much, Queens. You're the most gratuitous boomer here next to Rafterman as well. The boomers are here in the box. Thank you so much, Queens, Rafterman, the rest of the crypto maniac soldiers here showing love. Let me drop some more ducats here in the buckets. Champ, how are you doing, bro? I'm doing excellent. A little tired today, I'm going to be honest with you. But we're here. We're tired. We're here. But the price is looking good. So I'm excited. I'm taking my day from my break from the gym today. So, I got a little bit more time this morning. Figured I'd go on early and boom with the best of them, like African, like Rafterman, like Zilla, like Brower, like OBS7, the rest of the crypto maniac soldiers out there. The mood this time feels like everyone wants a piece of the bits because when it does take off, it could be very fast, steep spikes like it was in 2017. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Now, at the same time, though, Zilla, I feel like some of those that are already involved, if they see a steep spike, like in 2017, let's say things go from like 6K to, 11K overnight, you probably will see a sell-off faster. I don't know, though. Let's see. Sometimes FOMO does kick in and people throw away what they learned from the past and they ride the FOMO train. But maybe you're right. Dolphin 134 here is back. Another crypto capo sub champ. I see you, Dolphin. Welcome back to the box. Indeed. So, guys, tell me what you think. We hit the golden cross, according to so many of these chart indicators. And here it is. This has indicated perhaps that we're starting a bull run like we did in 2015. But even in 2015, once we passed the golden cross, shortly thereafter, there was a little dip before the bull run started. So I would expect a similar pattern, a little dip before we go above 6K is what I'm saying. Okay. This is only for the short term. So this could be a little dip for a few days, for a week. But for the mid to long term, I still think that we're, headed to boom time. I would predict, and I've said this before, a nice run up. I don't know if we're going to go over 10,000 this year. Let's see. Things can change quickly, like Zilla says. It could be very fast, steep spikes. I still will predict somewhere around $8,000 to $9,000 at the end of the year, which is still healthy. It's still healthy. I do think that we're going to see close to all-time highs as we approach the halvening. That's going to occur. I keep forgetting. Is it 2020 or 2021? I should know by now, right? I'm always on the interwebs. For some reason, I get a little hazy there, remembering the dates, 2020 or 2021. Anyhow, as we approach that halvening for Bitcoin, I think that's when we will see a real kapump. Yep, but they want to get in on it to sell, but it depends how much strength is behind the upward movement, says CryptoZilla. Absolutely. Queen says, I put $200 in Bitcoin 2 days ago, but I got $300 for the bits if it goes back down to 5K. There you go, Queens. So even that 200 that you put in 2 days ago has gained some weight. So congratulations. Dolphin 134 says the Walt Disney Company is apparently in talks to acquire the majority owner of Bitcoin exchanges Bitstamp and Corbit. Okay, that's very interesting. Walt Disney getting into crypto. Listen, Walt Disney is the largest Walt Disney is the largest media company in the world. They own just about everything, right? But they seem to swing a little lefty. They seem to swing left-handed. They seem to swing a little to the commie side these days. So, I'm not too excited about Walt Disney getting into the game. Although, on the other hand, it may bring more awareness to the crypto space and more capital. So that's what's going on, Dolphin. Thanks for letting us know. I didn't know nothing about that. Bitstamp and Corbit may be acquired there by Walt Disney Company. Brother, I don't see a dip. I see another steep spike up very soon, says OBS7. That's good to hear. I would see a steep spike coming up soon, not before a little dip. I'm not trying to be, negative or anything. I could see us going like short of 6K, pulling back maybe to, maybe to 52, maybe to 48, something like that, maybe for a day or two, and then boom, back up. So, we seem to be somewhat on the same wavelength. I just think we'll see a little dip right before the spike. But I would agree with you, OBS. I do see another steep spike very soon. Queen says, LMFAO, the halvening is 2020. You may need to write this next to your computer. And Litecoin is August this year. You're right. Yeah, I may have to put a little sticky note here because I keep forgetting it's 2020, 2021. But I'm patient. If it's 2021, I'm willing to wait it out. It doesn't matter. I think that we'll get there sooner than later. Derek Smith says, I'm late, but what's good, maniacs? Good morning to Derek Smith, another crypto capo out there. Everything is good. We're just discussing this golden cross. It seems to be the talk of the interwebs today, and I wanted to let you guys know what it is, what's happening, what does it signal, what do we believe is going to happen next. Here's the charts. Here's the golden cross. Basically, what the golden cross means is that the chart pattern has formed for Bitcoin with the 50-day moving average crossing the 200-day moving average for Bitcoin to the upside. So there you go. That's exactly what it is. The moving average is crossing. It's the 50 and the 200-day. And this is regarded as the holy grail pattern. Provides yet another sign that Bitcoin is entering a bull market, says so many, including Bitcoinist.com. I'm not entirely convinced, but I think this is great news. It's just great news. It's good news and it's positive information. Boom, boom, boom. I like it. Let me drop a bomb. Use that super chat and get you some sticky notes. Right. You're right, Queens. I should. I keep forgetting it's 2020, not 2021. I got to put that in a big sign here because we're closer than expected. It's, right around the corner, just a little over a year left to this next happening. And I think as we approach that, and we've discussed it, I think it's going to happen right before. I think the FOMO will kick in. But the information that we have researched also has led us to believe that it could happen after the happening. Some people say that it's going to happen like a few months after the happening is really when the true spike will come in. And what I'm talking about is like a major pump, like close to all-time highs or more than all-time high. So it's, closer to 20K and beyond. So, I wouldn't call this a bull run just yet. 6K is sexy, 7K is sexy. But, I'll really, really start getting excited as we approach 10K and beyond. Don't sell your altcoins to get into Bitcoin. Sell your cash, as OBS7. Absolutely. And we've said this before. We're not here for the fiat gains. We're here for more bits, more bits, more bits, and more kabooms. The name of the game is to acquire more crypto, because this is the future and the present. I think fiat is worthless, guys. You're holding fiat bags and it's inflating and it's funny bunny and, use the fiat to pay your bills. Get rid of it, because if you hold it, each day that you hold your fiat, it's like negative interest out there. It's like a negative stake. You put money in the bank and a few years later, it's worth less. So, there is no incentive to stake your dollars anymore because the system's a fraud. If we pull back and it stays at 5,200 for like 2 days, I'll buy more, because if it borderline touches 5K, people will probably get scared and send it to 48. Yeah, I mean, it could even go back into the $4,800 range. I wouldn't even be surprised, but I wouldn't even be concerned either if it does that. If it pulls back to the 48s, that would be another time to take a stab at it and acquire more. So no, for the short term, we may see a little pullback, but right after, I would expect things to go over 6K. I think we'll be sitting over 6K. Where we're at 423 now. By this time next month, by the summertime, we should be over 6K. That's for sure. So by May or June, I can see us definitely stabilizing over 6K. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. I think no one really knows, but I'm giving my personal opinion. I think things are looking on the up and up. As the rest of the boomers tune in, Queens OBS 7, Derek Smith, Dolphin 134, letting us know that Walt Disney may acquire Bitstamp and Corbett, which is interesting. I got to look into that. My intent today or tomorrow or sometime this week is to make some short videos letting you know about this Mimble Wimble coin airdrop for those that are holding Bitcoin. There's going to be an airdrop Mimble Wimble coin. You know about the beams, you know about the grin. Now they're using that same protocol to just make their own Mimble Wimble coin, and they're airdropping it to Bitcoin holders. I'm doing some research to see how easy or not it is to acquire. And I may do a video on that. I also want to let you guys know about the PEOS, the privacy EOS token that will be airdropped this week. Or I think you need to claim the tokens by the end of this week or very soon. I'm going to do a video about that privacy token that's being built on EOS that's similar to Monero. You know how I feel about privacy tokens. And I'll do some short videos, if it's not today, sometime this week, letting you guys know about those airdrops. Because it's just extra crypto dividends, guys. I mean, just by holding the bits and holding some of these top gunners, you get more bits, and more kabooms. Let me drop a bomb. The voice of the blockchain doesn't have a crystal ball to tell the future. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'm not like one of those tubers that think that, they got all the technical indicators down packed and that they know where things are going. Some of these guys, they're fronting, guys. It's the bottom line. They front. They try to act like they know everything, but at the end of the day, nobody knows where it's going. I think that, we can just give our opinions and hope for the best out there. Timmy Timmerman's here with the bombs. I see you, Timmy. Good morning to you as well. I wanted to come in a little early today, a little earlier than normal, and let you know about this Bitcoin Golden Cross, what it means, and tell you what I think is going to happen. I think that, yes, it is a bullish signal. Absolutely a bullish signal, simply because of the positive sentiment that is permeating the networks worldwide right now. It seems like all the headlines are bullish right now. So I would expect a short pullback before a pump. Okay, that's exactly what I would expect. So I think that we may be starting a little baby bull run. Okay, I told you I got the Apaches, the sirens, and the funk music queued up so that we can start this pep rally, hopefully sooner than later out there. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. Let me know you're booming out there. I'm going to keep this one short today. Before showing you the 5 worst performing cryptocurrencies, I might as well show you this article and check up once again on our crypto portfolio before landing the plane. So we got a few more minutes here on the broadcast. Drop those comments, drop those questions, hit the sub button. It seems like I lost a couple subs. I don't know. I mean, we keep getting the same amount of viewership. We still get the likes. You guys are showing love with the super chat, so I'm feeling the energy. But then I see the subs kind of drop off. I don't know if what's going on there. So it's important for you guys to hit that sub button as well. Okay, champ, I got my Bitcoin from Cryptopia. Waited 5 days though. It was like $70 when I first bought that red coin, and I was able to withdraw it, and I got 96. Awesome. I'm glad to hear that you finally got your funds from Cryptopia. And I didn't doubt it. I never thought that Cryptopia was funny bunny. I've used Cryptopia a few times, and I kind of liked it. And the fact that they locked up your funds sucks. But I'm glad that you finally got it, and you got it with a profit. Raptorman says, hit the likes, guys. And did hit the likes. I know you guys that do hit the likes have reported that some of them have been reset, and they go away or whatnot. So, the networks act funny, bunny, but that's okay. We'll continue to boom and, do what you guys can to hit the sub, hit the likes, and support the channel. I appreciate you, maniacs. CryptoZilla says, helped someone to claim the PEOS thanks to the boomers bringing it up yesterday. Indeed, I'm going to do a video. It's real easy. There's 2 ways to claim it. I think if you just send one of the PEOS tokens, to someone else, then you claim your drop, or you can go directly to the website and use scatter and claim the tokens. And I'll probably do an example. I already claimed them, but I'll take you through it. I like EOS, guys. I like EOS. I like the scatter plugin. EOS is sexy, a little more centralized than expected, but I give it a thumbs up. I like the team behind it. My understanding is that EOS, they scrapped the constitution for a more simple user agreement. So that's interesting. And you had Dan Larimer the other day on Telegram making some comments about vaccinations and global warming. And, he questions authority, and what I like his stance sometimes. Not that I always agree with him, but, it's good to have someone thinking out the box. Indeed. Rafterman's here. Queen's Races is here. CryptoZilla's here. Timmy Timmermans is here. Let's check out these 5 worst performing cryptocurrencies so we can stay away from them. It's interesting here at Bitcoinist.com is listing Ether, Ripple, Bitcoin, Satoshi Vision, IOTA, Tron as the worst performing altcoins in relation to Bitcoin. We hold a bag of Ether, and it's not looking good for the ETH. They're still on number 2 spot, but unless they upgrade, guys, I'm not sure. And it's very interesting that the Binance CEO, didn't say anything bad about ETH when they brought this up. But it's not looking good for ETH, if you ask me. Ripple's trash bags. I'm glad that it's not performing well. The fake crypto. And then Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, headed by the fake Satoshi. IOTA, I like IOTA with the Tangle, but they haven't done much. And the wallet, it's not easy to use. And then you got Tron. I like Tron, but it seems like a little Chinese scammy. We said this before. Although it's not a scam, I would say it certainly has some attributes that appear similar to Chinese scams. And then I don't know if they're ever going to be top 10 again. I'll tell you that much. I was using so many exchanges, Bancor, Poloniex, Coinbase, Binance, Ethereum Classic, or etc. Now I'm only using Coinbase and Binance from now on. Too much bullshit with other exchanges. With Binance, it seems like they got most of the coins. And if you want to, swap into fiat, you can use Coinbase. Although Coinbase acts funny bunny sometimes, in the sense that they, may delay your withdrawals or whatnot. I would also look into Gemini as an alternative to Coinbase. They seem a little bit more easy to use, or not easy to use, but less funny bunny as far as like delaying your withdrawals. Bitcoin Golden Cross, another bullish signal. You'll be seeing this on the headlines worldwide. It's a good signal, in my opinion. Does this signify the beginning of the bull run? I'm not sure, but I do expect a pullback as we approach the $6,000 marker. I think this pullback could be a little spike downwards back to 5K, maybe even 48. But that would be short-lived if it does happen. As far as, the indicators, I think the overall sentiment's good. I'm just talking about maybe a little pullback as we approach the 6K. Maybe it goes back to 52, maybe 48. It would be a great time to acquire that more at that point. And maybe that pullback lasts for a day, 3 days, a week. I don't know. And then I would expect it to pump past 6K. It may even go to 65. I don't know. Okay, again, these are all my opinions based on just the overall sentiment and the anecdotal evidence that we're seeing out there. Rev's out here. Shout out to Rev Kaboom. Rev, I told you, hold the Bitcoin under your pillow, Rev. Don't throw it all in Cardano. Keep it most in Cardano. I understand you. You love Cardano, but don't sleep on the bits, Rev. I don't want you, perhaps crashing and burning if Cardano doesn't deliver out there, because you're definitely a boomer, and you could hedge and stay safe, stay cryptomaniac with a little bit of bits. You don't have to throw the whole bag, maybe just a little bit under the pillow. Again, that's my personal opinion. I think that all the boomers should have at least one Bitcoin under the pillow for those rainy days. It's definitely performing well. Let's look at the winners and the losers before we sign off today. It's going to be a short one. We got Safe is up 117%. Never heard of it. Aurora is up 13%. Tezos is up. Nano, Verge. None of these coins really attract me, to be honest with you. Forget Bitcoin. It's not for me. I'm a Cardano maximalist. Well, at least you're honest out there, Rev. But It's not a bad one. Don't hate on the bits. Don't hate on the bits. And, you know, I'll tell you this much. Whether you like bits or not, you know, Cardano is directly correlated to Bitcoin's. So, you know, if Bitcoin doesn't perform well, neither is Cardano. That's the bottom line. All these coins are directly correlated to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin doesn't do well, the majority are not. Weiss Crypto Ratings has tried to separate Binance from the pack, but I don't think that that's true. Oscar Ruiz is here with the memes. It's up for the monkeys and the, what is that, a little bunny or a rabbit or a hamster? I don't know what that is, a monkey and a hamster, but either way, he's here. Shout out to Oscar. I see you guys. Let's see who the losers are. Are there any deals? We got Wax is down. You know, we got into Wax the other day, so we may have taken a loss there. Wax, I like it. And Wax has announced that they're going to launch their own blockchain soon as well, move away from ERC20. Oscar Rue says that's a squirrel. Okay, there you go. Monkeys and squirrels. All right. So Wax and Engine are down. I like those two tokens. ARC is down. Theta is down as well. Those are tokens that we like. I like Theta. I like Engine. I like Wax. Those seem like it may be an entry point for these tokens as well. I don't think they're going to go away. Wax is going to launch their own blockchain soon. This is a gaming token exchange. And then you got Engine Coin that supports the wallet that's going to be issued by the Samsung S10. You got Theta, which is a video platform that certainly looks promising. I would say that's, you know, maybe an entry point for these coins. Drop a comment here in the population of the chat box. I'm going to be signing off in just a moment, but not before showing you the crypto portfolio that so many are been tracking here with us. 17,465. So we're down a little bit. We're at like 17,500, 17,600 yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And we're up. We're down today on that portfolio, but we're still up, guys. I mean, it's still looking sexy. This is a community portfolio that we have been managing with 10,000 virtual cash, and it's up to 17,000 right now. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Binance, Cardano, Monero, Theta, Ontology, Wax, 0x, and Decentraland. I'll tell you this. My intent here is to pick up some Brave tokens. Some BAT tokens. Add this into the bag. I think BAT is going to pump. I think BAT's going to pump, and has already. It's one of the top performers, but I like BAT. I think I want some more BAT here. I don't hate Bitcoin, but I just have more faith in Cardano, which is planning to depeg from Bitcoin by using Cardano in real world assets and resources in Africa and elsewhere. It's just the one I like. Yeah, and that's obvious. That's obvious, but that doesn't mean that you can't throw a little, you know, can't have a little bit or two floating out there. I mean, if you're a top 8% holder on Cardano, you know, having a bit or three is not a bad deal. It wouldn't take away from Cardano at all. But anyhow, you know how I feel about the bits. Author Dan Pluff e-commerce. I don't know what that means. So he's with the happy face. Never seen you before, but welcome to the box. I'll take a few more comments and questions before I get out of here. I know I'm on early today, and I'm glad. I was on the interwebs. I saw the Golden Cross. I had my day off from the gym today. I said, let me fire this up. Let me know if you guys like these earlier broadcasts. I know maybe about 5-6 months ago, I would go on a little earlier, around, 9 or 10, but most recently it's been like around lunchtime, late morning, early afternoon, because of the scheduling. But if you guys like this better, maybe I could consider it, doing these live broadcasts a little earlier. Either way, we're here daily with the daily kaboom, the daily kapump, and we're not going anywhere. What up, champ? It says original copy. Another green day. Yeah, green on the field, green on the pastures, grass-fed cryptos. It was leg day today at the gym. I hate doing lunges, says Revolutionist. I don't do lunges, I'll tell you. Maybe I should. But it seems to me like, I see more females doing lunges than anything. I'll stick with the squats, but, maybe I should be doing lunges. It's just not in my program. But shout out to everybody hitting legs, guys. You know me. I do squats 3 times a week. I'm not playing games. You got to start from the ground up out there. If you're not hitting legs, don't be like Kanye, all chest, no legs. Don't do that. You got to hit legs first. Shout out to Copy, Rev, Author, Oscar, and the rest of the boomers. Copy says, Verge iOS wallet launched today. About to install and see how it is, but it looks good so far. Verge, a privacy token. I know you like Verge. I think you've mentioned it a few times there. And let us know how that works out for you. I don't have anything to say about Verge. I thought they would boom after the Pornhub partnership, but it seems like Pornhub partnered with a lot of... Pornhub was a whore and ended up partnering with more than one crypto. Couldn't stay monogamous, but that's what's going on. Love Verge, cheap and fast, says copy. I like privacy tokens. I do. I like privacy tokens. Rev says lunges are a leg killer. Yeah, I mean, I've done them in the past, but not any time recently. Maybe I should. Just seems like it's like a kind of like a chick workout. I see all the girls doing lunges, like walking lunges, around the gym or whatnot. But maybe it's a good ancillary exercise. I think Monero will be a boomer, says Rev. Listen, Monero is always going to be around if it continues to provide fungibility and true privacy. It's like the only true crypto in the top 15. At the bottom line, like all these other coins are, you got Bitcoin, which already is somewhat compromised by the powers that be. And, they got off the chain solutions in the form of Lightning Network or whatnot. And then you got EOS, which is a little bit more centralized than some may expect. Even Cardano is not as decentralized, and there's no fungibility, my understanding. Monero is like the crypto's crypto. Will it be a boomer? I don't think so. And I'll tell you, by tracking Monero and holding the Monero bags, it seems like Monero just sticks around. It doesn't boom, it doesn't doom, but there's, it's like safety first. But yeah, I agree with Oscar. Monero is the truth. It's so far like it's the truest crypto in the top 15. Like let's be honest. And that's why I have that video down below. 5 reasons why Monero could be superior to Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to go past Bitcoin. I'm not saying that it's better or anything like that, but it certainly has attributes that could lead one to believe that it is better. It follows the crypto ethos. So yeah, Monero is the truth. It is the crypto's crypto. So that's why we have it here in our bag. And it hasn't moved that much, but I plan to keep it. Have a little Monero. There you see it right here. Have some Bitcoin. Private agency like the CIA trying to knock it. Yeah. It's the token that right now it's the most private, so the powers that be may not like it. On that note, I'm going to do a video either today or sometime this week on PEOS, which is the privacy EOS token that's similar to Monero. If you guys like privacy tokens, this is an airdrop or air grab. You have to claim your tokens. I'll probably do a short video there for those that are holding the EOS bags. I like EOS, guys. I mean, I'll tell you this much, just for holding the EOS bags, we've received countless amount of airdrops. I don't even know how many. There's so many that I can't count. There's more than 5 for sure. Closer, maybe even over 10 coins. And then PEOS is another one that we're getting from holding this EOS bag. I like EOS, guys. I really do. On that note, I think I'm out of here, guys. Always a pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my day. Make sure that you hit all the buttons, the sub, the like, the post notifications, all that. Share this on your stream. Get prepared. I'm starting to smell a possible beginnings of a bull run. Not before a little pullback here as we approach 6K. I would expect a little pullback. But even for the midterm, I think it's going to be a boomer. I would see us going over 6K. That's why I have the sirens, the Apaches, and the funk music queued up so that we can start this pep rally hopefully sooner than later and go on the offensive. But until then, we'll be here daily with the good crypto word and with the general self-improvement chats that we do on Friday. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay safe. Go to the gym. Make sure you put more weight on the bar. Okay? Shout out to Main Event, Oscar, Rev, Timmy, Copy, Dan Plouffe, and the rest of the boomers out there. Thank you to Rafterman and Queens Races for the gratuity today. I appreciate you, maniacs. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne. Thanks for tuning in.